This week has been recognized as Holy Week in the Christian faith, when the ultimate sacrifice is depicted by God the Father, where He allowed His Son to die for mankind, and where Jesus, the Son, chose to die for the sins of the human race, past, present, and future. I'm not going to talk about the crucifixion story. Instead, I'm going to talk today about the story of the talents. So the story of the talents in the book of St. Matthew tells of a master who left individuals to be stewards for different portions or maybe types of his talents, his commodities, his skills, his goods, whatever you want to call them. And subsequently, how these stewards are judged upon the return of the rightful owner, the master, who had charged them with these responsibilities over these gifts in the first place. They were tasked with management and compensated for their stewardship. This story also shows how individually we should treat whatever skills, gifts, or possessions we have with sufficient respect and use it or them to shine not our own lights, but ultimately glorify God. A few weeks ago, the speaker commissioned us at church to use what we have. And it is true that our lives are our biggest ministries, because it doesn't matter if we stand on grand stages and shout. If we, like the Pharisee and the priest, cross the street to avoid addressing or assisting someone in need, or if our neighbors have never seen us smile or heard us say a kind word, then ultimately our lives are not reflecting God as much as it can, or as much as it should. If you've never heard or read the story of the talents, here goes a summary. 3 servants were commissioned by the master to govern 5, 2, and 1 talent while he was away. The 2 with 5 and 2 invested and doubled their amounts, while the servant with a single talent hid it until the master's return. Upon return, the 2 who had invested their talents could show the results. The one who had hid his bold-facedly said to the master, "You're a hard man, seeking to reap where you didn't plant or where you didn't sow. So I hid the talent you gave me in order to ensure that what you left in my stewardship would be returned, would be present when you return." I'm not 100% certain how long this master had gone for, but he was at least disappointed. However, it was obvious the master knew his servants, because he gave them these talents based on their personalities, based on their skills, based on their capabilities. His speech to the servants also showed that he wanted them to invest the talents so that at least simple growth or improvements could have happened over the period of his absence, or better yet, of their stewardship. I'm blessed to only have younger siblings, and I've watched in awe at times how their innate personalities have guided them to do things they love and further earn from by developing these skills over time. I recall the first time my first brother pulled apart my laptop. Scary moment, and refitted it impeccably. It worked fine after that. And I also recall when the youngest got his first camera. But more prominently, I recall the first photo shoot that we did. It's still one of my favorite memories with him. Let's go down this rabbit hole. Being stewards of anything, gives us autonomy over this thing for whatever period. But it doesn't make us the owner, because there may have been or should have been rules left by the actual owners regarding its governance. Sometimes us as individuals tend to forget that we are not the owners. I remember the first time I became aware that you can't technically own land in my home country. Even to this day, don't know if you can own land in any country. I'm still baffled, because you can rent, lease, and buy, quote unquote, land there, just as you do vehicles. Time is one element or one concept in this life, also something we are loaned, where we are given some authority on our use of it. We have limited time. We just aren't aware of exactly how much limitations has been imposed on us individually. So there are 24 hours in each day, 60 minutes in each hour, and 60 seconds in each of these minutes. But we don't know which year, month, week, or day will be our last. So it's vital to utilize and steward our time wisely. You get to use your time doing whatever you want, and so do I. In the story of the talent, the master ends by taking the single talent from the servant that had one and passing it on to the servant who now had 10, saying some version of, "You have been faithful over a few things, I'll make you rule over plenty." But what are we holding on to so preciously and refusing to share? We assume at times that the only time we are mean or stingy is with our possessions, or money, or clothes, or food. Things that we can touch, things that are tactile. What about hoarding or pleasantries, or kindness, or care, or love? All of that is ours to be stewards over. And we shouldn't allow experiences of the past to dictate how much of ourselves, of our kindness, of our love that we share. It should at least not impede us from sharing. It's by choice that we are kind or unkind, not by experience. It's by choice that we are loving or unloving, patient or impatient, truthful or untrue. A song says love is something, if you give it away, it comes right back to you. Keeping our unique version of love or care to ourselves and not reaching out to others only dims our light. And eventually, that light dies from lack of use. Use it or lose it. There are intentions we say we have, but we lack the resources. But as I went through my meditation one morning, the speaker asked, what would I do if resources weren't an issue? If I had all the money, all the time, and energy, how would I enjoy this? It's a commission to capitalize instead of complaining. Baby steps are sometimes all the investment God requires of us to multiply our blessings. Am I being faithful over the few, the little, the crumbs? Instead of stressing and keeping our minds so overwhelmed, trying to figure out the insurmountable, use faith, as small as a mustard seed, to move that mountain. Our little might seem small, but it is backed by the biggest, the ultimate security package, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Our lives are nothing without God, just wasted actions and activities. But with God, with His hands in our lives, His Spirit in our days, His love in our hearts, we're more than conquerors. And we are the ultimate champions. Take care.